The lynx lynxi, Portuguese Lynx cat snow, or polar cat, is any of 17 species of medium-sized wild cats. All are members of the genus Lynx, but there is much confusion about how best to classify the species of Felis today. Some experts classify them as part of the genus. The polar cat has a short tail, and usually a tuft of black fur on the tips of its ears. It has a ring under its neck that has subtle black stripes and looks like a bow tie. It has large, thickly coated paws for walking on snow and long whiskers on its face. Its body color varies from light brown to gray, and is usually marked with dark brown spots, especially on all 4 feet. It weighs about 15 kg, 33 lb to about 30 kg, 63 lb. The Eurasian lynx is larger than the other species. The Iberian lynx is much smaller than the other species. Habitat. The polar cat lives in forests at high altitudes that are densely covered with bushes and grass. Although the cat only hunts on the ground, it can climb trees and swim. Although it can be found in the northern regions of Scandinavia, it is most commonly found in North America and in pockets in the Himalayas. The Eurasian lynx, lynx, was considered extinct in the wild in Slovenia and Croatia since the beginning of the 20th century, but a resettlement project that began in 1973 has yielded results. Today, the polar cat can be found in the Slovenian Alps and in the Croatian regions of Gorski Kotar and Velebit. In both countries, the lynx is listed as an endangered species and is protected by law. Outdoor polar cat watching trips are possible and are organized with the Croatian National Park Risnjak. Since the 1990s, there have been several attempts to resettle Eurasian polecats in Germany. Polecats can also be found in the Białowieża forest in northeastern Poland. The critically endangered Iberian polecat lives in southern Spain and formerly in eastern Portugal. Polecats are more common in northern Europe, particularly in Estonia, Finland, and parts of northern Russia. Since 1999, the Colorado Division of Wildlife has begun efforts to reintroduce wild lynx populations to the United States. The animals were restricted to Canada, but have recently spread to the Colorado Rocky Mountains, and after being fitted with radio collars, they have been found to migrate frequently throughout the western United States. Although there have been some promising signs, biologists say it will be more than a decade before the program is successful. But in 2006, the first recorded case of a native Colorado lynx giving birth to offspring since 1999 was recorded. The lynx gave birth to 2 cubs, confirming the possibility of reintroducing the animal. Behavior. The behavioral characteristics of the lynx are generally similar to those of the leopard. Lynx usually live alone. Although small groups of lynx sometimes travel and hunt together, mating occurs in late winter. Their preferred resting places are small holes or under rocky outcroppings. Lynx give birth to between 2 and 4 cubs a year. They live by preying on animals as large as reindeer and camwise, but more often birds, small mammals, fish, goats, and sheep. Lynx have been seen 2006 in the Wet Mountains area of Colorado. However, seeing a lynx alone is a very rare event. Because this animal is very shy and lives alone, its life is full of secrets and usually avoids humans. Lynx have been reported to attack humans, but this is very rare and almost always in self-defense. Legal status. Hunting lynx is illegal in many countries. The Canada lynx is an endangered species in the U.S. Unique facts about lynx cats. Polar cats. 1. Live and cold. Areas lynxes are found in cold areas such as Canada, Alaska, Scandinavia, and Russia. Their thick fur helps them survive in freezing temperatures. 2. Have natural snowshoes. The soles of the lynx's feet are wide and thickly furred like snowshoes, helping them walk on snow without sinking. 3. Ears with unique tufts. At the tips of their ears are black tufts that function to improve hearing and as a means of visual communication. 4. Silent hunters. Lynxes are solitary hunters who rely on silence and sharp vision to catch prey, especially snowshoe hares. 5. Sharp vision at night. They have large eyes with the ability to see in the dark, perfect for hunting at night. 6. Shy and rarely seen lynxes are very difficult to find in the wild because they are shy, solitary, and live in remote areas. 7. 4 types of lynx species. There are 4 main types of lynx in the world: Canadian lynx, Lynx canadensis; Eurasian lynx, Lynx; Iberian lynx, Lynx pardinus, very rare; bobcat, Lynx rufus, lives in North America. Endangered and threatened. Some species of lynx, especially the Iberian lynx, are critically endangered and strictly protected. Sword can't roar. Unlike lions and tigers, lynxes can't roar. They prefer to hiss, growl, or make sounds similar to house cats. 10. Fur changes with the seasons. The color of a lynx's fur can change with the seasons. Thicker and lighter in winter, thinner and darker in summer.